she's seeing the spirit, boys. The spirit of WrestleMania.
I was looking at this screen.
Oh. I thought you were looking that way.
No, I wasn't off in a different planet.
Well.
Oh, hi, everybody.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Pre-Per-View. And, of course, it's the biggest night of the year over here on Pre-Per-View because, like we just mentioned, it is night one of WrestleMania 39. Finally, WrestleMania is upon us, and we are all very excited.
Yes, we're very excited. Oh, no.
Oh.
Do you hear me echoing?
No?
Hello. It's just in my headphones.
Oh.
Hold on. Sorry about that, everybody.
She's
I can't
crazy.
hear myself at all. Oh, now I can. Okay, hi everybody. Technical difficulties. It's okay. Yeah, very excited for WrestleMania. It's the most glorious time of the year, as I told all of my coworkers on last week. They did not care. They were interested. They didn't care.
Yeah, I taught some classes this morning, and I had the same thing. I wore a different shirt. I did a costume change just for the occasion. We were all doing like our check-in in the morning, talking about things we're excited about for the weekend, and I was like, yo, I have my WrestleMania shirt on. It's like, I'm just for the occasion. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm. And they're like, what's that?
Exactly.
And that's truly the problem with the youth of our country.
They
just don't know values anymore.
And today, for my costume change, I'm wearing the appropriate attire for the new revived LWO.
Yeah, that was a cool little treat yesterday.
Yeah,
night.
I'm super excited, and it's leading perfectly into Backlash. But we will
talk about that
at another point in time, because tonight's all about
WrestleMania. Okay.
All right, sorry. Got it.
Sorry if I'm a little weird today or under the weather, or if I sneeze, or if I'm like squinting a lot. I'm trying so hard not to sneeze constantly. I'm a little sicky girl. A little sicky little girl.
You look like you're crying.
I do look like I'm crying. I'm not. I'm just trying not to sneeze. Oh. I don't know why, but like once a month, my allergies just get so bad, like debilitating bad. And that was yesterday for me. And I was doing well today. And then I sneezed while I was doing my makeup. And it was all downhill from there. I'm wearing a new eyeshadow. I hope I'm not allergic to it.
Oh, true.
If I am, guys, this stream just got 10 times more interesting. You'll see me go into anaphylactic shock live. How fun.
Let's hope not.
No, I'll be fine. But just be patient with me today. Thank you.
And today might be a little bit of a longer stream than normal, because guess what? We're not doing pre-per-view both nights. We're going to get it all out in the open now. We're going to hash it out. Yeah. We're going to make predictions. We're going to say our hopes, our feelings, our dreams, and perhaps some consequences.
Yeah. I want to one day have a house with 5 bedrooms.
Oh.
That's one of my dreams. Did it have to do with wrestling? Like, were you supposed to be specific?
Yeah, but okay. You know what? It's okay. At least now I know.
Yeah, you know that's my goal. But yeah, we'll try to be
Try one more time.
We'll try to be succinct. But you know how we like to ramble. But yeah, we have basically two pay-per-views worth of matches to get through. But the cards are stacked both nights. I think they did well with figuring out what's going to go on which night. And we just learned, like, Thursday, what each night was going to have. These aren't going to be in order. I mean, they might be.
I don't think they're fully in order.
To be. With the exception of Saturday's first match. We know that is going to be what it is. You're not late. We haven't even started yet. So yeah, I think with that, let's just get right into it.
Let's get right into it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So yeah, let's hop right into night one, and we already know they've confirmed this. Night one, starting off the night, Austin Theory versus John Cena for the United States Championship.
The Cats are playing. The Cats are having their own WrestleMania.
They're having Catamania. You know, it sounds too close to Catamania.
John, we never changed your stream name.
I mean, it still kind of works.
I mean, yeah, but what is it gonna? What did you want it to be? Did you have any?
I have NXT. Yeah, I know. We had to make the decision on whether to watch Stand and Deliver, even though we don't watch week to week NXT. But it would have been nice to have a full day. I also had to work and shit this morning, so
yeah, anyway. It wasn't even a decision to make because we just knew we weren't gonna watch it.
No.
Okay.
What should be my name?
Girl, I don't know. Don't look at me, girl. I have a great name. HBK, Heartbreak Kendra.
Mommy's Man.
What is it that he does? You can't do it. I'm doing the splits actually fully. It's actually really impressive how flexible I am down under the table. I'm in a full split. Just imagine. God damn it. Anyway, well, John thinks of his stream name.
I don't know. I don't have a good one.
Damn. Oh, well, you did consider John Mysterio, but
yeah, you know what? Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's honor the man.
Okay. I mean, you're wearing his shirt.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah, John was like a year early or severely late to owning that shirt, depending on which faction it's about.
I was ahead of the curve on this one. Don't mind my giant canteen here. Guys, gals, and non-binary
now
pals.
Now it says John Mysterio. Hold on, I'm changing it again.
World Order. Latino gang.
Oh my gosh, the sniffling into the mic is going to get so annoying. I'm so sorry.
Well, can you stop?
No, I can't stop, or my nose is just going to leak onto the fucking table. Anyway, there you go.
Leak.
John Mysterio. All right, so yes, the first match of the night today, in a few hours actually, is John Cena and Austin Theory for the United States Championship. It's Latine World Order.
Latine World Order.
Oh. Yeah, this match is like very long time coming. We knew that I figured that this was going to be a WrestleMania match back when they started beef months ago on Twitter. Right. Everyone compares Austin Theory to John Cena. I think it's a fair comparison. And John Cena wrestles once a year, so this is his one time.
Yeah. Man, what a cool opportunity for Austin Theory.
Like Austin Theory this year, Kevin Owens last year. It's probably so surreal to be able to like compete in your sport with the person who inspired you to do it. Yeah,
and yeah, it's just such a cool moment to be able to like watch. But if we're gonna jump right into these predictions and talk about why, I think I'm gonna go. I think Theory's taking it.
I agree.
I think Austin Theory's taking it. I
would love to see John Cena teach him a lesson, but also at the same time, I feel like John Cena's not going to want to hold on to a title.
Right. Yeah.
He's not going to want that.
We just got a comment here. There's literally no reason for Cena to win. Yeah. I mean, other than just the glory of it all, but yeah, his historic career, he's already got a legacy there. So I think he's at a point where he can put other folks over, and
who better than like a 25-year-old?
And I don't care what people love to pretend to hate this guy.
Read that.
WrestleMania, baby. Woo!
You didn't read it like I thought you were going to. I thought you were going to WrestleMania, baby. Woo!
Oh, hang on. WrestleMania, baby. Woo!
Snatch the U.S. title from John.
Could you imagine if
that'd be crazy?
If he was replaced, John Cena was replaced last minute by Peacemaker, and
honestly,
his entrance was the dance.
I could 100% see John Cena being down to do it. His intro was the dance now.
I think he would do it.
I don't think he remembers it.
Thank you. Yes, we were just talking about how I was early to this one, so.
Again, or late.
Or super late, like by 20 years.
Viola Davis versus Theory. That's his thing. He only wrestles like award-winning actors.
You know, I was watching the Hall of Fame ceremony last night, and when they were inducting Andy Kaufman, I didn't realize his start was that he was challenging specifically women to wrestling matches, and funny. Even if he would lose, he would declare himself the intergender champion. And when his family came up to accept on his behalf, they said something interesting, and this has very little to do with what we're talking about with this specific match.
Remember when we said we were going to be succinct?
I know.
We lied to you.
I think it was his wife, one of his family members there. They were saying that he would watch wrestling religiously, and he loved it, and he would tell this person, look how this, like, the bad guy here is. He's like, it's theater. He goes, look how he makes the crowd hate him and feel. And he goes, oh man, it's beautiful. And when they said it, it blew my mind, because I'm saying that all the time to people, and there that is.
It's very Werner Herzog energy.
Werner Herzog. Oh, he's probably, he's watching WrestleMania.
Why is it? Okay, bring Werner Herzog out. In Imperium, it's just Werner. He's just there. And he's, like, this whole time been bankrolling Imperium.
General.
That would be fantastic.
His sister.
Man.
Whose sister?
Andy Kaufman.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises.
But, anywho, going back to this match. Yeah, I think Cena's going to put Theory through the fucking ringer, but I think it's going to be an awesome match. Do
you think it's going to be like a full match? Okay. The last time we saw John Cena wrestle, he was in there for 2 minutes.
I mean, I guess there's precedent set when he faced Undertaker, and it was like a squash match at a WrestleMania, of all places.
That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy.
But no, I hope it'll be a full match.
I hope for Austin Theory's sake it's a full match. And you know what, for our sakes, because again, this has been something this has been like a year-long thing that they've been setting up.
Right.
Or maybe even in the beginning it wasn't a setup, it was just like, we see that you're making the comparisons, so we're going to have them interact on Twitter, and that'd be that. Werner Herzog is a wrestling fan.
There is you can go online and look up, there's like a 25 year history of Werner Herzog talking specifically about wrestling and WrestleMania in interviews for decades. And it's my favorite thing. It's my favorite piece of wrestling knowledge that Werner Herzog loves WrestleMania.
So don't be surprised if there's a rogue Herzog on the loose.
What the fuck is that?
Werner Herzog? Is that what you're asking about? He's a man. Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
Yep.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, he's an actor and a director.
Why do you keep changing your color? I keep thinking you're different people, but it's all you. It's beautiful. It's Pride.
Yeah.
But never heard of him.
He was in The Mandalorian. Yeah, he was the dude.
To be fair, that's the only thing I've ever seen Werner Herzog in.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession.
You couldn't have picked your own.
Okay. I would like to see the baby. I was just watching an episode of The Boondocks that he was a guest star in.
Sure. Good for Werner. Anyway, so that's our prediction for Austin Theory and
But I'm looking forward to this match, and I think it's a perfect way to start WrestleMania.
Yeah. And again, I think a lot of people are probably in our same boat, and they know that Austin Theory is going to win. I don't think this one is going to be a big, like, ooh, maybe not. Maybe. But they haven't been setting it up to be that. So I think putting it in the beginning is smart. And also that way John Cena doesn't have to, like, stick around.
And I think they're going to make each other look really good out there.
Ooh. Serene.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Sorry, that comment we just got.
All right. Next up, we have Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Yes. I'm going to come right out and say it. Rhea Ripley.
I think Rhea, yeah.
She's had such an amazing year from last WrestleMania to now. Mm-hmm. Like, she's just had such a fantastic year with the Judgment Day.
I feel like currently she definitely is the one who deserves to be a champion. I mean, only because Charlotte Flair has been champion so frequently. And I don't know, her coming in and abruptly winning it off of, what was it, Ronda Rousey?
Right.
Was like...
It was fun to see.
It was fun to see, but it was also like so out of the blue.
Right.
So yeah, I hope that Rhea takes it. And then that'll bring a little bit of validity to the Judgment Day when they have at least one title. Yeah. And that'd be cool. And then what if she becomes the leader of the Judgment Day? And then Finn Balor is just jealous.
I guess it depends on how they're going to move forward. Like, unless you're going to split her up from the Judgment Day because she's on SmackDown and they're on Raw or something.
Ooh.
So that's...
Ooh.
Although it seems like the big stars go to both, but...
Yeah. I feel like Judgment Day right now is too popular to split them up. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. That is, if Rhea wins, it's possible she won't. But I think that's what makes the most sense. And that's what I would like to see.
Boo, tomato. Yeah, I think the match is gonna be good no matter what. I do think if Charlotte wins, it's a real missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Because again, Rhea has just had such she's just been on fire this entire year so far. So I think it'd be a shame if she didn't get her WrestleMania moment. Mm-hmm. And I think Charlotte's probably at that point in her career
she's okay.
to start putting other people over.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, same dog, but damn, you're saying it too loud. What?
Okay. Yeah, I guess same. We're all in the same boat there. Am I really loud? Hold on. Okay.
I do think this match is going to be awesome.
I think it's going to be good.
I loved the pettiness she showed last night at Rey Mysterio's induction. Chef's kiss.
Yeah. They're really keeping the bit alive. But yeah. Okay, that's fucking foul.
Jesus Christ, my guy.
All right, moving along. We're making good speed. All right, so next we have probably one of the biggest matches of the night, at least to me. We have the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships.
All right, we have to take. Let me take a.
Let me take a sip of my water. I'm gonna talk about this one.
So, I'm pretty sure this is going to be the main event.
That would make
not confirmed
sense to me, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure this is going to be the main event. It makes the most sense. KO and Sammy, interesting. Or is it the Usos?
I think this is the match that this one and then the Roman Reigns match is the ones that I'm not sure about. Because they're kind of, I don't know, they could be tied, connected like the outcomes, or they won't. I don't know.
I'll say this. If the Usos lose, I'm not. If the Usos lose tonight, I think Roman Reigns retains his titles.
Okay. I have a feeling Roman Reigns... Well, we'll talk about that later.
Right. But anyway... I don't know. Because it could go one of two ways. The promo last night, really, that's what kind of got me teetering a little bit. I can maybe see... I think it would be a weird choice. I think they're all losing.
I don't know how they'd do that. It'd be impressive.
I think it would be weird, but I could maybe see there being some tension left over between KO and Sami Zayn. And maybe they just haven't worked together in a long time, and that's why they're not blah, 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 blah. You think... Oh, got it. Or it could be because Jay's not on the same page as everyone else. Right. That's why they lose. So, yeah, I really don't know.
I don't know either.
It feels weird thinking that... God damn. It feels weird going into a WrestleMania not knowing whether or not any of the bloodline will still be champions.
Yeah. It's thrilling. Yeah. I was telling John probably yesterday or Monday or last week or months ago. But it's like, I don't know. I like the whole bloodline domination that they've had going on. And I think all of the bloodline are incredibly talented and dedicated, especially the Usos. The Usos are everywhere all the time. I kind of feel bad for them. But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of miss other people getting a shot. And I think, I mean, I would kind of, if I was like a tag team in WWE right now, or if I was like a singles male competitor, I would be so frustrated.
Right.
Because like I happen to be here at the same time as like these guys. And because of that, my chances of ever having this opportunity are like diminishing.
Right.
Because they're holding it for 2 years.
Right.
So I think we're coming to the end of the bloodline. I don't know if it'll be here. But I think I agree with you. I think if anyone's going to lose from the bloodline today, it's going to be the Usos.
Right.
I mean, today or tomorrow. It's going to be the Usos. Because we've already seen that rocky foundation begin to show. So,
because for me, match-wise, I think I would love to see the Street Profits complete the trilogy and get one more match and win the titles. I would have loved to have seen that. Mm-hmm. Just because I love the Street Profits. But I think, I kind of agree. If not Sammy and Kate, like, who the fuck else? Like, who the fuck else could do it?
Yeah.
And it makes sense in the story, you know? It feels weird to say, but I don't often bet against the Usos, but I feel more confident that Roman Reigns will retain, and potentially that puts him up against Jay at some point. That's just me. So with great reluctancy, I'm gonna go Sammy and KO. I'm gonna go against my boys on this one. And I feel weird.
Jay and Roman don't need a title.
Jay and Roman don't need a title. I mean, true.
Yeah, you can say that about. I mean, do they need one right now to put on like a great match? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Like any of them.
No, like again, like if to have a match with each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But I should have put my watch on. Do not disturb. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of like, if not KO and Sammy, then who? Who? Well, I don't. The New Day does that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the two matches that I'm like, seriously, I have no idea which way it's gonna go, and I know that it's gonna be super impactful either way to like future storylines. I don't know, but either way, it's gonna be a fantastic match. It's gonna be a great match.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. All of these guys always put on amazing
matches. And I'm so happy for Sami Zayn. Talk about a great year. He's had an incredible
He's had the best year of anyone
and
in
I'm
WWE
so happy for him and his tiny little wife.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Next up, we have 6-woman tag team match. So we have Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley. John's having you know what? All y'all are having a great time tonight with this lineup. I think when Trish Stratus first came out and Bayley was there, I think we both thought of Taekwon.
Yeah, we're both like, he's losing his fucking mind.
Yeah, we thought of you in that moment, Taekwon. I hope you're. Yeah, exactly. That's why, because we knew you were having a great fun old time.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, we digress.
It's a very interesting. Like I didn't think I was ever gonna see this group together.
Yeah.
That's wild. But yeah, I think it'll be a great match regardless. I would be this isn't for any titles.
Right.
So that's a little, I mean, it makes sense because it's a 6-woman tag team match. I'm surprised that after WrestleMania, Lita's going to have a title still.
Yeah.
That seems weird to me. But go off, King. I think Trish, Lita, and Becky will win. That's my predict.
I think that too. I think I want Damage Control to win.
Well, we didn't say what we wanted.
Right.
I was just saying that's my predict.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I really like Damage Control. They truly grew on me.
I'm
thinking back to SummerSlam when they came out, and I was like, who the fuck are these other two? But
Team MILF.
They're really good and entertaining.
His words, not mine.
And I want Io Sky to have another moment where she's just like going off.
Right.
And she goes, bitch.
Bitch. That was the funniest fucking moment ever. Yeah, I think this will be cool. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think Trish, Lita, and Becky are gonna win.
But you want Damage
But
Control.
I really would love Damage Control. Like, I think this is another, going back to it, like putting other folks over. And Damage Control did like run the game for a hot minute. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like they've taken kind of a back seat to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could say that about the whole women's roster right now. They've all been kind of put on the back burner a little bit, but don't worry, I'm not bitter.
The women are always on the back burner.
Yeah, but I feel like
more so lately.
Like,
yeah, I think that's fair.
The Becky Bianca beef from last year, leading up to WrestleMania last year, delicious.
Yeah, we haven't really had that.
Right.
With them.
So anyway,
after this though, do you think that the next the women's tag team match that happens after this, do you think it'll be against Damage Control again, or do you think it'll be a different group?
I don't know. Like, how many like cohesive teams are there? You know, this is the whole issue with the women's tag division.
There aren't very many. They've been like slapping people together, and it doesn't make sense.
God damn! Sorry, I'm just reading Daquan's comment.
Shut up.
Yeah, like fucking Raquel and Liv. I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy them both as individuals, but like it just seems like such a weird random team up. Or again, same thing, Natalya and Shotzi. Just like these random ass duos. But whatever.
The showcase match isn't teams, isn't it just individual competitors?
It's not necessarily for like I agree with you, Taekwon. I think it's not for a title shot, but I think whoever wins, I think he's saying will end up trying to go after the titles. Their
team.
Right.
Right. But it's individuals competing. They're not a bunch of teams.
Oh no, they're teams.
Oh.
Yeah, why wouldn't
I guess I just misinterpreted.
Yeah, no, they're teams. Yeah.
So, okay.
You fucked up.
I need to update something.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Sorry, when I was putting this together yesterday night while I was sick as a fucking dog, I must have misinterpreted the website. Sorry, Jonathan.
I didn't say anything.
Shut the fuck up.
That was
and you
Taekwon.
know what? Shut up too, Taekwon. Fuck them kids and fuck you too.
I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm biracial and I can't read.
What's up? 19? I never fucking learned how to read.
I bluffed my way through a science degree.
Anyway, I think you're right though, and I think if she's not still injured, well, I guess we'll get to that match soon. Yes, I agree. Yes, I think Team Trish is gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. All right, next up. Ooh. We have Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Logan Paul.
Team MILF, I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a banger baller match.
Oh, yeah.
I want Seth Rollins to win.
You know what? I'm manifesting it. I know Seth Rollins will win.
Hasn't Logan Paul won like every match he's been in?
No.
Okay.
He won against The Miz.
What was the second one?
Fucking Roman Reigns.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that match.
I'm sorry. He won against the Mysterios with Miz.
The first time.
Then he won against Miz.
Yeah.
Then he lost against Roman Reigns.
I don't even consider that a match. That wasn't real to me. Yeah. Sorry. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this as a podcast, you don't even want to know what Taekwon just said. I'm surprised it got out through filters and whatnot into the world. That was crazy. Anyway, yeah, I want Seth Rollins to beat the shit out of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, he's undeniable. Every single time he comes out, I mean, he puts on amazing matches consistently, but also every time he comes out, the crowd fucking loves him.
Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say, Logan?
No, you didn't say anybody.
Oh,
so I didn't know.
Sorry. Seth is inevitable. Exactly.
Franklin Rollins.
Oh, yeah, I fucking forgot about that.
He should have just leaned into that a little bit more.
He
just
really
changed his name.
But yeah, I mean, especially if this is Logan's last match for the time being, I think he'll resign.
I think he'll resign.
I did not say Baron Corbin. I think he'll resign, but if this is last match, yeah, I don't think Seth is losing this match. Yeah. Although I feel like he would. Like, you can't put Logan Paul against Roman Reigns and have Roman Reigns fucking lose. Like,
yeah.
But I think you could put him against Seth Rollins, and I guess Seth Rollins could lose. I think he would, like, as a performer, do that if that was the job. I would fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big Seth Rollins fan, but yeah, I'm manifesting.
A big Logan Paul hater.
I'm a big Seth Rollins fan, but I'm a bigger Logan Paul hater.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm manifesting it that Seth will win.
I think it makes sense after being knocked out 3 times by Logan Paul in front of an audience of people and thousands of people watching from home. I think it's only fair.
Bye bye, bitch.
Yeah, that Seth Rollins gets to win. And that's that on that.
Well, I want Seth Rollins to, like, this is why we need the belts to be separated again. I want Seth Rollins to be a world champion.
I know.
Give it to me.
Okay. Next up, we have the long-awaited Mysterio versus Mysterio fight. I think we all could have seen this one coming for some time now, since they split. But yeah, I'm glad that we're finally having this match. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting kind of sick. I know why they were doing it, but the whole, like, Ray's there, Dom comes out, Dom asks Ray for a fight, Ray says no, Dom calls him a deadbeat. I wish they would find other ways to say deadbeat, because I'm sick of hearing deadbeat. It's, like, so repetitive. Crack open a thesaurus, find a different way to say it, stop saying deadbeat. Anyway, I was getting a little tired.
That'll be tonight.
Say dad beat?
Yeah. Dad gonna beat that ass.
I was getting a little bit tired of that same interaction over and over again, where it's like, oh, Dominic comes out, calls Ray deadbeat as Ray walks away. Cut to commercial. And you were the one who, when you heard that his mom and sister were going to be there, you were like, oh, here, we're finally going to get somewhere with this. Yeah, that was fantastic. And after hearing what you told me about what Ray said during his induction speech about his wife, I was like, damn, I would have fucking punched that kid too if he insulted her in front of me.
Right. Listen, talk about a complete transformation over the last year. Dominic Mysterio has grown on me.
Yeah.
I think he is such a good heel, and he put on a really good promo after he got his ass kicked by his dad. And was like, I can't believe you would hit your own son.
He's been begging him to hit him for 3 months. He's like, wow.
And something fun for those who speak a little Spanish or can at least understand a little Spanish out there. At one point, when Dom was delivering his Spanish part of his promo, he talked about how he was taller and more handsome than his father.
And he didn't have to say any of that.
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought he was just repeating what he had just said.
Yeah.
But
no, I heard guapo and I said, wait a minute.
He just threw that in there.
Yeah, it's really funny. I like that he's been given this opportunity to try something a little bit different. And I also kind of like where they're taking it, where it's not just like he's a bad kid, like truly like a troubled youth running with his goth friends. It's that he's like a spoiled little boy. I like that new aspect that we're getting into it. When he's like, BMW. You bought me the wrong car. I think that's funny.
They're all driving around in Lexuses.
And I thought that this was the first like father versus son match that we've had, but it is not.
No.
Who'd have thunk?
You don't remember Vince versus Shane at WrestleMania?
Okay, what WrestleMania was that?
Like 17.
Cool. I wasn't born, so no, I didn't remember it.
That's not true.
I didn't remember it. I wasn't born.
That's not fucking true at all. Oh, look, see, we both clocked it at the same
2001?
time.
I was born in 2003.
No, you fucking weren't. Bullshit.
Okay, I didn't know wrestling was a thing when I was 6. I'm sorry.
That's fair.
But no, yeah, I didn't realize that. And then when I Googled it, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Me too.
But yeah, I'm so excited for this match, and I think it's especially after the Hall of Fame induction last night. But who do we think is gonna win?
Probably.
I think Dominic. I think Dominic's winning.
If Rey Mysterio is gonna lose to anybody, it's gonna be his son.
Yeah.
And I think that also will give Dominic a little bit more credibility. When he's like, I just beat a Hall of Famer.
He had a clean win against someone. I think Johnny Gargano the other day.
Johnny Gargano was this big. That's why.
But I'm just saying, well, Dominic's also kind of lanky.
How dare you? He's strong to me.
Why'd you say it like that? Yeah, now because he's older. He knows to put the young guys over. But yeah, I think he would absolutely put his son over.
Yeah. People have been wanting this match since before they even had beef with each other. Back when they were allies. This is going to be really interesting because they have obviously a very similar wrestling style. I'm wondering, they haven't mentioned it, at least I don't think so. I'm wondering how much influence will be on the outside of the ring. Do you think
Judgment Day and LWO are coming out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Except maybe the Demon.
Fucking the Demon. He's busy. He's got to paint his face. He's got to paint his face a day in advance.
Conjured up from hell.
He's got a seance that day.
Yeah. So probably, I'm super excited to see what the entrances are going to be like.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see, I know everyone's thinking, it'll probably be LWO does some version of, either Eddie, like the LWO entrance from, which I think they just kind of walked out. But I know Eddie still used to come out in the lowrider.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering
that would be crazy.
If any of them will come out. I'd love to see Dom and Mommy come out in a lowrider. Fucking
no. Have Ray come out in a lowrider.
Everyone comes out in lowriders.
They all have lowriders.
Yeah.
You'll all have chins. Yeah, this is going to be a great match. I'm really excited for it. And I hope they don't hurt each other too much.
Be like, hey, man, y'all family. Be like, don't do it. He's your son. That's your father.
Bawling in the audience. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
Okay, next up, we're almost done with the first day. This is the last match of Saturday.
Not the main event, probably.
No, probably not. I would be upset unless they were planning something big.
Ooh. Actually, go ahead.
Okay.
Let's go, and then I got.
And then we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, we have the men's WrestleMania showcase match. See, I paired these and not the women's. Anyway, we have Braun Strowman and Ricochet, the Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders.
Otis. I want Otis to win the whole thing.
Just Otis.
Yeah, just Otis. Otis.
I really like the Maximum Male Models thing. I think they're funny. Anyway, shame that they're not in this one, but whatever. So are we saying that whoever wins this is going to go on to
maybe challenge
whoever ends up with the tag team champs?
Maybe. I mean, that's not necessarily a given. That's not what the point of the match is,
Yeah.
but same as the last, but
that makes
most
sense.
likely they'll have the most momentum coming out.
Regardless, I want the Street Profits to win. I want the Street Profits to win everything that the Street Profits do.
Right.
I love the Street Profits. I want them to profit on a win.
Yeah, I think it's either going Street Profits or Alpha Academy.
I would be kind of surprised if it went Alpha Academy because I thought they were trying to
separate them.
Well, I mean, you could say the same about the Street Profits. Braun Strowman and Ricochet have been.
They've been not too bad.
Opposite best friends.
Yeah.
You think the Street Profits is too obvious? That's what I thought about the fucking Andre the Giant Battle Royal yesterday, and apparently I was wrong. Bobby Lashley was way too obvious to win. And now I'm Boo Boo the Fool.
But could you imagine the Street Profits against KO and Sami Zayn?
Or the Usos.
Well, we know they're going to put on a banger.
I would be a very happy gal. I like them. They'd have a good match with anybody.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I would love the Alpha Academy one because I feel like they're the dark horse in this scenario.
I think the Viking Raiders are the dark horse in this scenario.
Nah, fam.
You don't think so?
Nah, homie. You didn't like that I called you homie?
It felt racial.
It wasn't. Until now. No, I think. Yeah, I don't really know. Not that I don't care. I think it'll be a good match. I mean, the Fatal 4-Way last night was good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking I'm gonna stick with my guns. Either Street Profits or Alpha Academy.
I think that's.
Alpha Academy.
I think that's fair.
Shoosh.
It's simply not true. You know what me and Cody Rhodes have in common? We're both light-skinned black people.
Yeah.
So, sorry, you can't relate to
Did
that.
y'all hear that Cody Rhodes is entering WrestleMania to Lift Every Voice?
A live gospel choir.
Yeah.
Singing Lift Every Voice. Pardon me. You know, you're correct. That was my oversight. Hold on, I need to check something. So what were you going to talk about?
I was going to say, do we think night one we're going to see a surprise match, a little secret surprise match featuring Bobby Lashley? And if so, who do we think might take up the challenge?
I'm glad you brought this up because I meant to bring it up and then I forgot.
He's been all over
social media
being like,
saying that there can be no WrestleMania without him, basically.
The Almighty.
And he's like, who's man enough to challenge me? LA Knight? That would make sense.
I was thinking maybe LA. He's also been
Is
looking
that
for
what
WrestleMania.
LA stands for? If so, I've been misled. Is it really?
Yeah.
I guess that makes okay. I thought you knew something I didn't know. That makes a lot of sense. They're both embarrassingly desperate for a WrestleMania match, so stick them together, I guess. I wouldn't say that to their face.
LaQuavius.
No. Nope. One at a time. We can't have both. We can't have two. That's too much.
I tried to take one.
No, don't. Don't do it.
Yo, did you see that fucking picture of Vince McMahon at the Hall of Fame last night? And this motherfucker dyed his hair like super dark and he's rocking a mustache.
He was there?
Yeah.
Did he speak?
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I saw a picture. I didn't even see him on the program, But I saw a picture. I saw this fucking picture of him, and I said, this motherfucker got in trouble, and he's turned into Vicente McMahon.
A humble man.
He said Vince is becoming Dominican. Oye, Vicente. ¿Cómo está, amigo el jefe?
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, I saw that fucking picture, and I just fucking died. I was like, who the fuck is he kidding? Oh, shit. Anyway.
But yeah, no, I think that would make a lot of sense. There was a weird glitch yesterday.
Oh my gosh!
During SmackDown, did y'all see it? It could have very much been our internet provider, but it was like those classic like colored bars.
Bars.
Yeah, come on the screen when there's like a technical difficulty, and we weren't sure if it was real or if it was
Bray
Wyatt, and then it never popped up again. So I'm like, is it not? But there's still a slim possibility that Bray Wyatt and or Uncle Howdy will be at WrestleMania. Very slim.
Right.
And if that's the case, I mean, that Bobby Lashley versus LA Knight would be the perfect place for him to pop up.
Yeah. I think it'll be LA Knight, but for the sake of funsies and rumors, if we're going to entertain any rumors,
I hear voices in my head. They count me.
I heard a rumor that maybe we might see a surprise Randy.
I would fucking love that. I miss Randy Orton so much.
I know.
Can't think about it. I'll get emotional.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
When he was rocking his goatee.
Yeah.
The motherfucker also looked like a Mexican. Randy's gonna come back in time for Backlash to join the LWO. With fucking Vicente.
And he'll fit right in. That'd be so funny.
Oh, shit. Or, less likely, y'all want to go big? Let's say that. And we see Big E stroll through. All right, we have to.
Did he have a back injury? Was that what it was?
Oh, that's what you're concerned about with that.
I didn't realize that his injury was his back. I thought it was like a leg.
No,
or like an arm. I don't know.
From doing all those RKOs over the years.
Yeah, it's from getting weird on the mat.
It's from getting fucking weird.
His back
popped out his shoulders.
Weird.
He's turning into a snake. He's turning into an actual viper.
Are falling apart. Anyway,
he's just gonna be.
Look at him go. Oh. Ew. Yeah, I love Big E. I miss Big E just being on the screen. I would love if he did like commentary stuff. I feel like if I saw him wrestle again, I would be scared. I would be constantly scared. I'm still uneasy. Constantly scared every time I see any kind of overhead throw.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, so many people have had neck injuries and have come back. Some people have even won Olympic gold medals with a broken freaking neck.
Broken freaking neck.
So I know it's not like, it doesn't have to be career ending, but I'm frightened and I would rather he rest and recover. Strong as hell. That's what that is.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I think LA Knight makes the most sense.
Yeah, I agree.
But at that point, like, who wins, you know? If we had a surprise LA Knight, Bobby Lashley.
Oh.
Because on the one hand, LA Knight's been on a little bit of a losing streak.
Yeah.
Hold
on. Oh, sorry. Oh, god damn. Sorry.
But I think WWE is running into a little bit of a problem because Roberto, yeah, that is.
It's truly his name.
Bobby Lashley, LWO. I'm just putting everyone
Truly.
in. What the fuck was I talking about?
I don't know. I got distracted.
No, I know. He's Panamanian.
Roberto.
Oh, I said WWE is in a little bit of a bind with LA Knight. I don't think they realized just how popular he was. Like that character was going to be.
I surely didn't. Had no clue.
I mean, even last night, people on Twitter were not complaining, but they're like, damn, you would have thought that they would have piped in some sort of crowd overlay because everyone kept cheering for LA Knight. And I noticed that as we were watching, every time he hit someone or did something, from the audience. So I'm like, I think maybe he should be the one who goes after the U.S. title or the Intercontinental title.
Yeah. I could see him doing that.
Yeah.
And being very successful.
But, yeah, it's just now.
He's growing on me.
I love LA Knight. I think he's fucking hilarious.
The words that he says and how he says them.
Let me talk to you.
Ugh.
Pipe down. I didn't ask you. That's how I talk to my students.
Yeah. You take the LA Knight teacher approach.
Exactly. And they respect me for it. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
To your face, they do. Anyway, should we talk about Sunday?
Sunday. Yeah, let's move right along.
Okay.
Night 2. Also got some bangers.
Yes.
On this one.
Yes, obviously. Okay, so starting off, again, these are not in any particular order or probably close to correct, but these are how WWE's website laid them out. We have the women's WrestleMania showcase, which I knew going in before today that these were teams. And I knew that going in already. And I wrote it correctly the first time. So we have Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan, Natalya and Shotzi, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, and Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, rounding out the most recent entries and the most recently formed teams. With the exception of Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, who have competed in the same sport and have been known to be friends for a long time, this is a hodgepodge of people just placed together.
Well, Chelsea Green on a team with Carmella made complete sense.
Yeah. I think
Carmella got injured again, though.
You think so?
I think that's what happened. She got a little. I don't think it was a serious injury.
Because last time it was a concussion.
Right.
Injury. What?
Yeah, I don't know why I have this.
Every stream, I don't even know what I did that time.
So I won't lie though. Hang on. And then I won't lie.
Is he gonna get yelled at for whatever the fuck he's doing?
Huh? Me?
Yeah.
Girl, I was defending you.
Yeah.
Of all the random hodgepodge teams, I think it's just because I'm a fan, so maybe I'm a little biased. Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green kind of work. I like that.
Yeah.
They both have a vendetta against Adam Pearce, so I think that also kind of makes sense.
Connective tissue. They're kind of like opposites, kind of. I really like the tag name, The Complaint Department. I think that's hilarious.
But in terms of who do I think is winning, I think this match was an attempt to just get as many folks on the card as possible, which I'm like, you know what, fair. But yeah, I think Ronda and Shayna. Oh, but I also kept hearing rumors that Ronda Rousey is still injured. So I wonder if that's true, how much she'll actually be wrestling tonight. But yeah, I do think we're on an eventual Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler are going to challenge for the titles, the tag titles anyway. So I think that's who I'm going with. I
think I agree. Although I still think, my favorite, even though they were put together literally last night, I like Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green individually, and I like them together as a team.
Right.
Because I think they're funny.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish that they had more of a shot, but I think it's going to be Shayna and Ronda.
And this next match should be the main event.
This next match. Okay. So next up, what John considers or stated should be the night 2 main event instead of Roman Reigns.
The once in a lifetime match.
Yeah, truly. Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
Big man.
Listen, I love Omos as much as the next guy, but what the hell is this? What is this? It's so random.
Vince McMahon, I didn't do fucking shit. I didn't do anything.
I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about anything. Clearly a display of technical wrestling. Truly. I don't get it. I don't get it.
All right. So here's my theory with this match. I've told you this before.
Okay.
I'm going to share it with the world.
Okay.
5 stars. I think this match is going to be less of like a one-on-one, and this is where we're going to see the Hurt Business fully come back together.
With Omos as part of
with
the Hurt
Omos
Business.
as part of it, and maybe even Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
Because I'm like everyone else. What the fuck is this match? I do think they were like, Triple H must have been like, hey, Brock, hey, man, we really want you on the card. And he's like, listen, I don't want to do anything. Put me in a match. Give me Omos.
Yeah.
And
I would be
that.
shocked if this match, at least this match as it is now, 1v1, was longer than 5 minutes. I would be shocked. I legally can't repeat what Taekwon just wrote. So again, I'm sorry if you're listening to this as a podcast. I can't say what he wrote.
Oh shit.
But damn.
Oh shit, that's fucking funny.
Brock would never.
Even if he did,
I'm not going to tell him.
Who's going to say anything to him?
Not me.
Not me.
Maybe Omos. He's the only one who can. I love Omos. I think Omos' story is really inspiring and cool. He seems really nice and kind of like a big old nerd.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how many folks out there are Homo sapiens.
I certainly am.
I think he's growing on me. And
I think he has one of the best underrated intro songs out of everyone on the roster. Have you listen to Omos's entrance music song just as like a song on Spotify? You'd be like, ooh, it's great. Yes.
I'm a proud homosexual. That was this comment left here. And you know what? I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
I think the match will be fun. I don't think it's going to be very long. And I'm sticking to my guns here too. I think we'll see the return of the Hurt Business here.
I agree. That's another thing that we've seen over the past few months.
Right.
Them building literally in the background. So if not here, then when?
Or maybe somehow, some way, Omos gets injured and Brock's already there, needs an opponent. Oh, who's that? Bobby Lashley.
I would. Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Or LA Knight. Do you think? Okay, let's put it this way. Do you think Brock Lesnar will successfully F5 Omos?
I don't know. That's a tall son of a bitch.
He's huge. Big Bobby. How many times do you think Omos will say, "This is my house"? I think 3 times.
Yeah, you know, if you go in front of a mirror and say, "This is my house" 3 times.
Omos appears behind you. Make sure you're in a tall enough space, because...
That's a huge bitch!
He is a huge bitch.
Yeah, I think the match will be fun, if nothing else.
It'll be fucking something.
Yeah. it will happen.
Yeah.
And Brock Lesnar will have made like fucking $5 million off of it or some shit.
I did a big yawn. All right. All right. Next up, speaking of black people,
we have civil rights activist
Edge versus Finn Balor in partial blackface, the Demon. I'm not going to be the one to say that Finn Balor is doing any sort of blackface. This picture is a little bit more damning than the others because his face has a lot of black makeup on it, but we can't consider this blackface. This is demon face. And if they want to be offended, I'll let them. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yes, in an original color. I think it's a white Hell in a Cell match. Because they painted it red and everyone got mad.
He said the cell is red because it's in LA. That's fucking funny.
I didn't realize that was like a thing that people gave a shit about the color.
People care about weird things.
That's true.
I also didn't love the red. I mean, it didn't bother me like that much.
That was the thing. I was like, I
didn't love it.
I didn't know if maybe it was something that you can only see when you're in person. If like the red was hard to see through or something. Like I didn't understand why it was a whole big fucking hubbub. But you guys got your way and they've changed it back. So shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Really passionate about it, I guess.
Yeah, I could tell, bro.
But yeah, finally.
The
demon has returned. We kind of suspected that we were going to get a demon match. So glad to see that was confirmed.
Right.
Interested to see what shenanigans he does out there. Because the last time we saw the demon, he like broke apart the entire ring, didn't he?
I don't think he did that. I think that was the good Lord Jesus Christ helping out Roman Reigns.
Really? To defeat the demon got exercised live while on the top rope.
Yeah, and he
fucking revived. But
that's not even the most crazy part of about that match. The craziest part was in Vince era Extreme Rules, only one Extreme Rules match in that whole pay-per-view.
So fucking stupid.
That this motherfucker, the demon. Mm-hmm. Gets knocked through a table or some shit, and then the whole arena starts pulsating, and his music comes on in the middle of a fucking match. Do you remember that?
He died, and remember every time it pulsed, he was like, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. He revived.
That was the work of Satan.
And was
that's
reviving.
Why the disciple of Christ, Roman Reigns, had to exorcise the demon out of him.
That was a crazy match, and that was like one of my first like big matches.
Right.
So seeing that was just like, what the fuck are we doing here? So I'm really interested to see what demon antics we get this time around, or if there'll even be anything close to that.
Right.
Are we taking a more realistic approach to the demon? Something about that hat rubs me the wrong way as well. I said it last year. I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Something about that hat rubs me the wrong way.
Is it a hat or is it a wig?
I think it's supposed to be a hat because that's clearly not hair. They're tubes, but they look like dreads. So I'm like, what are we doing here on this day? Mm. I truly don't know whether or not to be offended by the demon. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say I'm not offended, but
the disciple of the Monday Night Messiah. Finn got locks.
But anyways, I think that's going to be quite the match.
I appreciate Finn Balor. My favorite thing Finn Balor does is every now and again to Damian Priest, he'll just say, "Tranquillo, papi."
His little accent. I love that. I love that he does that. I like to think that his wife is Mexican, so I would love to think that he knows a fair amount of Spanish.
Right.
I can keep up with Dominic and Damian.
Right. In a post Mr. Popo world, I refuse to get offended.
Is that one Pokemon?
No, that's Jinx. That's another offensive one.
That from Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah. They changed him, right? He's purple now? Or is that the Pokemon?
Both.
Damn.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No. No to both of you.
No. I am excited to see. I'm excited and a little sad that this might be Edge's last WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Same thing with John Cena, I mean, they more than deserve to go
rest.
Out, yeah, and rest. But it's a little sad.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's going to be an awesome match. These guys always deliver.
Yeah. Finn Balor has one of the most, painful to watch moves. The coup de grace.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I don't understand how he's allowed to just stomp on people. Why does he do that?
Crack someone's sternum. Stand and deliver.
Stand and deliver.
Anyway.
But
yeah, I think I think we'll see Edge. I think Edge has lost the last few matches to Finn, so
you think Edge will win?
Huh?
You think Edge will win?
Yeah, I think Edge is taking it.
Okay. It's interesting. I don't know.
Yeah, I hear Stand and Deliver. I mean, the lineup, the card looks pretty good, so I'll have to check that one out. All right, let's keep it moving.
Only a few more matches left. Okay. So next up we have the a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. We have Gunther, if you will, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. Head to head for the
Intercontinental.
Yeah, for the Intercontinental Championship. I hope Gunn retains.
That would be pretty goddamn impressive. It was really cool. People are pointing out that neither the U.S. Championship or Intercontinental title were on last year's WrestleMania card at all.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that insane?
Well, I mean, it makes sense thinking back around that time, how those were treated.
Right. And now they're both like big anticipated matches.
If Gunther loses, he's not being pinned, but I'm thinking he's winning. I think that's fair. Okay, I'll go with that.
I agree.
But I do think he'll retain. He's been so great. I want him to keep it.
Here's the thing. I think Gunther should be Gunter.
Gun. His friends
I don't like calling him Gun.
His friends call him Gun. He asked us to call him Gun.
No, he didn't.
He asked me.
If he retains, I mean, he can have some great matches. But also, I feel like I'd love to see him in a main event for the title.
I apologize.
The Dirty Guns.
I didn't realize what I was going to open up there with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because on the one hand, I'm on a big Sheamus appreciation kick right now. And it started, I think it was last year when fucking Ridge Holland got his nose broken by Ricochet.
Yeah. We talked about this before.
And on the fly, Sheamus just...
It turned it into a handicap match.
Yeah. And fucking won.
Yeah. Very impressive. So
we're not doing that.
What?
Did you make fun of the way I said won?
No, I didn't. I could.
Sheamus, the white savior.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that Gunther is going to retain. I also heard a rumor. I saw a rumor on Twitter that Drew McIntyre's contract was coming up soon,
right.
and they didn't negotiate an agreement on it.
Right. Here's in his last year.
Oh, year? Oh,
yeah.
We got time.
Yeah, I think they'll make it work.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if that would affect this. Like, if they wouldn't have him win.
Also, one of his, like, people probably, like, let's do some public bargaining.
Yeah.
We're going to leak this. Like, oh, they haven't reached that. And all of a sudden, everyone's going to be like, yeah, WWE's fucking stupid if they don't work with him.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Which I agree with.
I thought it was more of a recent thing that they maybe would be. That might sway this, but okay. I don't think it will. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be one of the highlights of both nights.
Yeah.
Yeah, night 2 has some fucking bangers on it, and this is definitely one of them. Yeah, I'm super psyched for this match. Who do I think is going to win?
Yeah.
Gunther. I think Gunther's going to win. He's been on fucking fire.
He's so good.
And I love how he talks shit.
Yeah.
He's just yelling the entire time. Yeah. But he backs it up. The Banger Bros. Drew got a nice ass. Straight to the point.
Someone clipped that.
Yeah.
The audio.
Hang on, wait. Drew's got a nice ass.
Okay. He gave you a clean cut for that.
Do it one more time.
Why?
Because I said Drew's, and it just says Drew.
Oh, sorry.
Drew got a nice ass. Sorry, I'm an actor. It happens. I have to get the perfect cut.
The clean take.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that match. Next, let's talk about another highlight match of the day. We have Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship.
All right, I'm gonna start it off. I think Asuka's taking it.
I think Asuka's taking
I think
it?
Asuka's taking home the gold.
I think I could see that happening. I wouldn't be upset either way.
Right.
So, sure. But yeah, I do have a Bianca Belair ponytail in my closet, right. So it's like, am I biased? I don't know. I love Asuka. I feel like it has been a while since we've seen her with some sort of championship. Is that fair to say?
Mm-hmm. Well, she had that tag championship for like 2 seconds.
Yeah. And we're at a point now with Bianca's reign that if she lost it, I wouldn't feel underwhelmed by it. Anyway.
Yeah. And I'm super excited about this match.
It'll be great.
I love these two. And I feel like we haven't seen them really go head to head too often in recent times.
Especially not a full out big match.
But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's so stressful. Because I love Bianca Belair. I love her being champ. But just something about, I feel like she hasn't had a challenge like Asuka since Becky Lynch.
I agree.
Or like and there was Bayley, but she beat her clean every single time. Mm-hmm. I don't think she has that with Asuka.
I agree.
So,
if anyone can do it, I guess is what we're saying. It would be Asuka.
Right.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be a great match. Do you think Asuka is going to miss?
Of course.
I'd be disappointed if she didn't. What color? Green? Blue?
I'll be gold. Oh. I'll be pissed if there's no mist.
Focus. Sorry, I was out of focus for a second. I'll be pissed if there's no mist.
That should have been my fucking name.
White.
Gross. What color's the mist?
I know that. I don't even. That's just vomit. I think milk. Ew.
Yeah.
Someone threw up in the line in front of me at
Guardians.
Epcot in the Guardians ride the other day.
Yeah. Not great.
No. It's a little kid though. Kind of felt bad, but also get the fuck out of the line. You feel like you're gonna vomit. Anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. Next up, that one was fast. All right, it's the one you guys have all been fucking waiting for.
Oh boy, here we go. Hang on.
I'll do it too. It's a great ride. It's probably one of my favorite rides in all of the Disney parks.
Yeah, the ride's fantastic. I wish we could have done it during the holidays.
Yeah.
But
there's always this
one day.
All right, so now we have Hold on. Sorry. We have the main event of WrestleMania. Both nights. The main event. Roman Reigns versus Cody, Jamal, Martinez, Rhodes.
Your tribal chief versus the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes.
Oh, who'd have thunk that was going to come out? Surely not me. I wouldn't have stepped on his sentence.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Sorry. Yeah, so this is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Long time coming.
Stop appropriate. He's half Cuban.
Sorry,
I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Damning. The evidence is right in front of your face. I'm sorry. You're too blind to see it. He's the best Cuban. Of us.
He's the best of us.
Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, he is the best of us, though. Yeah, and the last of us.
If we had a son, it'd be Cody Rhodes.
It'd be Cody. Oh, no.
Anyway.
I do think he's taller than me, so.
You
the
think?
Best of us. He wrote that. The best of us.
Stop. Oh, he can't help it.
He can kick my ass.
He can
it's
kick
fine.
Both of your asses.
Yeah. He'll drop to the ground and slap the shit out of me.
I love that's like one of my favorite moves. I don't know why. It's just so pure.
I think this match is going to be amazing.
This is going to be an amazing match. I don't know. I feel like Roman Reigns will retain. Because I think they're going to get him to that 1,000 day mark.
Right.
Do you think there's any... Well, I mean, I guess there's always a chance that Cody could win.
Absolutely.
Do you think there's a chance that The Rock will have anything to do with this match? Or WrestleMania?
That I don't know.
I think if The Rock is involved in WrestleMania, it won't be in this match. It won't be during this match.
Get Dwayne out of here. I think if the circumstance would be if Roman wins.
And then after.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the plan is for that. Because I feel like it's something that's eventually going to happen.
You think Cody's going to win? Taekwon says Cody's going to win.
Yeah. I think Roman is retaining.
Okay. And I didn't think that even like last month.
Right. Because again, who else? Main event Jey Uso.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Main event Jey Uso.
I don't know. After that Sami Zayn match, I was like, I thought Sami Zayn might win that match. To be perfectly fair.
Oh, man, that was such a good match.
Great
match. That was a good event.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if in my mind Cody Rhodes is that level yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I mean, there's a whole history he had before he returned that I was not part of, obviously. And then he got injured, so he was out again.
Right.
But I feel like he just hasn't had that time to cultivate up to Roman Reigns level status. I don't. But at the same time, I get where you're coming from because who has? Right. It's hard when you're like breaking all these records. Who goes against you? The Rock.
And one could say like, no one is going to reach this level, at least not for a very, very, very long time, of like this kind of historic reign, which is kind of why I don't want it to end.
Yeah.
But even Cody Rhodes, I don't think is going to reach this level of like superstardom.
Yeah.
You know, in WWE. I mean, the guy fucking deserves a hiatus.
Yeah.
So I think at that point we do have to kind of take a step back and be like, all right, again, kind of like John Cena, legacy cemented, fucking 900 and something days, almost 1,000 days. So it is possible. It's more than possible that Roman could lose. But at the same time, it would be pretty cool to get that 1,000.
That would be cool. But then at that point, I'm like, Roman losing is a WrestleMania level threat. So if he doesn't lose here, is he going to retain until WrestleMania 40? That's a huge WrestleMania. I understand that would be big. I can't see him keeping it for another full year. Right. That's crazy. It's not crazy because he's done it, but like, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like if he doesn't lose here, he's not losing until WrestleMania 40.
Now, chew on this.
I don't want to.
Chew on it. What if they both... What if they pull a Dragon Ball Z and like knock each other out? Or like, and they both get counted out or pin each other somehow.
And they split the titles?
That's what I'm thinking. That way, Roman is still champ, and we also have...
a whole other thing that can happen?
That's fucking stupid.
Oh, shit. Taekwon did not like that idea.
I'm not saying that's a good idea.
Should be decisive.
That's a great point.
That's a great point. Taekwon, you're
That's a fantastic point, actually. But...
So the only way that I could see them splitting the titles is if they... establish that before the match even starts.
Right.
And I don't think splitting the titles would be a bad idea for the reasons that I said before. It's like kind of unfair to the other people who are also existing in this very, in the grand scheme, tiny, tiny slice of time.
Right.
Who want a shot. And because, I mean, I can't imagine what the past 3 years have been like for people who fucking can't stand Roman Reigns.
I mean, I feel bad for fucking Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Because I think he would be I mean, he's a top name now, but I think he would have had more solid championship runs had Roman Reigns not be in the era that he's in right now.
Right. But at the same time, I don't know. I think he might keep him. I don't know. I think I would personally be a little disappointed if he won here only to lose at a smaller pay-per-view.
That's also a smart thing to say.
I believe, Taekwon says, I believe Cody is going to vacate the Universal Championship, but keep the WWE title.
Some sort of honor thing.
Fuck that. I would have no honor if I won those.
That would make for a good main event going into Backlash, though, is if someone picked up, you could like have a tournament, and then the winners of the tournament
challenges for one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, that they have if the title's vacant, they would have a tournament to see who wins the title.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think. Do I think or do I hope? Both. Yeah, I don't know. Part of me is saying Roman Reigns. Part of me is thinking maybe it's the time.
Yeah.
But like, damn.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
It's hard with such long streaks like that. And also, the bloodline's like crazy. Like, not even just dominating, but beloved.
Right.
But I also I want them to end on a high with that whole story arc. And I don't want them to draw it out to the point where people don't have the same positive feeling towards it as they do now. I don't want them to overstay their welcome, which I know is funny to say after 900 something days.
Right.
But at the same time, they're still very popular. I don't know. Right. I don't know what's going to happen. This is the one of two matches that I'm like, this matters for the future, and I don't know which way it's going to go.
Right. But, yeah, I gotta hand it to them though. They've built up a pretty good story between Cody and Roman in a month's time.
Yeah. Oh, that promo that Roman cut. When was that? I remember everyone was talking about it afterwards.
I was talking that hot shit like you ran away.
Throat.
He was like a little bitch. And I said, "Oh shit."
Yeah, that was one of his like best promos ever.
Yeah.
And he's just so very handsome. And you can't say I'm wrong.
What did you say? Why did you say that?
We had Cody reciting California Love. When we heard that, we said, damn, Black Twitter's going to be all over this.
They didn't show it, but after the show, they played California Love over the speakers, and Cody started crip walking. No, I mean, it'd be fucking funny if he did.
He's funny. He knows. I think he knows.
He has to know
that he's beloved to the Black community, but he also knows that he can't rap. So he's like, I need to just speak the lyrics. Don't get him. Do you think Cody Rhodes can stay on beat?
Yes. Do
you think Cody Rhodes can dance? I need solid evidence. I've been thinking about this for a long time. I want to see Cody Rhodes dancing. I want to see if he can stay on beat. I want to see him clapping. And I want to see him clapping.
When he was in college, he
was on the step team. I know. Son of a bitch.
That doesn't even make sense.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's not even an S sound.
Anyway.
I was gonna say when he was in college, Cody Rhodes starred in a production of as the lead in a production of Fences.
That was the blackest thing you could think of in college.
Yeah, Fences.
Well, yeah, but I like that it was still musical theater, or just theater.
Oh yeah, it was a musical theater.
I said that he was in Step.
Oh,
a
sorry.
Step team.
I didn't catch that.
That's blacker.
Because I was looking at this stupid Tupac comment. Not stupid, but it also doesn't make sense. Oh.
Cut it out. Cut it out of the final edit.
This is live, baby.
We can't have anyone know that you referenced Fences when talking about Cody Rhodes. You fucking nerd. Don't look at me like that.
Adrenaline.
Okay.
In my soul.
Do you have any final thoughts about WrestleMania as a whole? I think, at least so far on paper, it looks like it's going to be a great weekend. I hope it feels that way afterwards. And I hope I'm not disappointed by anything.
WrestleMania Daddy.
Okay. You guys are having a lot of fun. When Cody Rhodes breaks into your homes and holds a gun to your head, will it feel as fun? And he says any last
Why is he
word?
gonna do that? You think Cody Rhodes is rolling 50 deep with the goons, gonna come in here with the burners and the toasters?
What the fuck are you saying to me right now?
Exactly.
What are these words?
There's that hood shit.
Jonathan, you are from Port Orange, Florida. Shut the fuck up.
You go, well, Kendra, he's black and violent.
I didn't say it was violent. If Cody Rhodes comes knocking on the door to teach you a lesson, I'm opening the door for him.
Yeah.
That's not breaking and entering. That's being a welcome
plus I got
guest.
100 goons with me, dressed in black, 50 at the front door, 50 at the back. Half got K's, half got Max. Bring them up. Show me where he at.
That sounded like British drill rapping. Didn't it, like, a little bit?
Put his brains on the dash and his thoughts in his lap.
Put his brains on the dash and the thoughts on his lap.
It does kind of sound like that.
Anyway, do you have any final thoughts about WrestleMania before we call it a fucking day after an hour and a half?
We gotta go. No, I completely agree with you. I think it's gonna be a fantastic WrestleMania. I know a lot of people were like complaining a few weeks ago, saying like, "Oh, there's the buildup is such shit and blah 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 blah." I'm like, yeah, but take all that away. Like, we have some of the most exciting stories going into this, and also even if the stories ain't, even if the build up around those stories, we still have some great performers in there.
Yeah, I think all of the matches will be solid.
Right. So I think I'm super excited about it. I've been excited all week just thinking about it and talking about it. Yeah, and I think it's going to be an awesome weekend. Last year's WrestleMania was great, so I'm hoping we get another great WrestleMania this year. And it'll be cool because it'll be a mostly Triple H joint. Don't you ever say
solid with Brock and Omos? Well, mostly solid.
It's gonna be a mostly solid. But you know what? Good for Omos, young man that he is, getting a WrestleMania moment with Brock Lesnar, one of the biggest names in WWE history. Whatever, that's a win for him.
Truly. And who knows? Maybe there's some plot thing that's gonna come out of it, or some story thing. Maybe we're gonna get
some plot thing.
Some plot thing. That's rude. I like Omos.
It's because you're scared of Brock Lesnar.
It's because
the likelihood that you will be killed.
Oh my God.
By Brock Lesnar is very low, but it still exists.
I've heard John say that joke 4 times in the past month. What? So you're saying I'm black?
So you're saying there's a chance.
That's a win for me. I'll consider that a success. Thank you.
And on that note,
let's get the fuck out of here.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for sharing and reveling in this moment. Hope y'all enjoy WrestleMania. Let us know what y'all think whenever y'all watch this. Hopefully sometime before night 1 or night 2. If you're not already, please follow us on all the various socials: TikTok, Instagram, not Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. And all the things.
No, don't smile at that. Don't smile at that.
The storm is over now. I can see the sunshine. Sorry.
Do you still think that? All right.
Please follow this. Follow our podcast on Spotify and anywhere else you may listen to
Ooh, to podcasts.
Spudcast.
This episode will be up shortly. Hopefully today. Probably today.
we'll see.
That was so cool.
We might put night 1 and night 2 up separately just so we can get those videos out.
You're at making those edits, not me. Ew.
Anyway, sorry. We gotta go. I have 2 anxious little boys around me.
Yeah.
They're my cats.
They're cats.
Yeah. And zip it up and zip it out.
All right, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.
Bye.
Homo sapiens.
Homo sapiens. Homosexuals.